Adjustment of status discretion denial. And this is something that's going to be up and coming, obviously, on new administration. There was a Second Circuit case that came down uh, where this woman had her adjustment of status based on being a parent of a U.S. citizen denied, and so it was pretty scary. And a part of it, they said, like, let me find the parts. So they denied it based on unfavorable discretion, which is like this open-ended thing. And the circuit courts say you can't review discretion when they do it, so it's really annoying and scary. The things that claimed was unauthorized employment, so unlawful presence and stuff like that. They had come to the U.S. and then, but I mean, what they wrote here, the circuit courts write it. It's kind of weird, but there was an immediate relative petition, again, as a parent of a U.S. citizen, basing, okay, USCIS denied application basing its decision solely on discretionary grounds without making any determination on statutory eligibility. The agency identified several factors that weighed against granting the application, including that the applicant, quote, blatantly disregarded, quote unquote, the outstanding removal order. So, I mean, you have outstanding removal order, that could be a thing, and remained in the United States in violation of U.S. laws for 30 years. So that's like a million people or millions of people, um, and that she incredibly professed ignorance of the removal order during her interview for her adjustment of status application, despite having been provided a copy of the order when it was issued in 1995. I've been doing this a lot of years. Most clients who've had removal orders that they don't know they had one or they don't understand it. So it's kind of harsh to think seem like, oh, they didn't know. They're expecting a lot from people. They should know, obviously, but that's not something that shocks me. Additional negative factors, which is this included GS or the applicants three convictions for disorderly conduct, and I think that's what got it. Three convictions for disorderly conduct, which demonstrated disregard for criminal law and her 20 plus years of unauthorized employment. So 20 plus year unauthorized employment has never been an issue. But on the plus side of the ledger, the agency primarily considered her status as a mother of two adult U.S. citizens. But because they were born while she was already in removal proceedings, her ties to them constitute after acquired equities and were therefore given less weight. So I think the removal proceeding of is bad. But the thing about this is she had she was probably trying to get an I-130 approved to go tell the court to, like, reopen the case or do that kind of stuff. But that was pretty nasty. Then add insult to injury, there was a BIA decision, BIA matter of Gonzalez Jimenez, and the facts are worse than. But when you read BIA decisions at the top, it says like the major points of it, and so this is bad for everybody because our clients have these kind of scenarios a lot. But the person was like got DUIs and stuff like that. Let me read it again what they did, but they had like a bad history. So like bad facts make bad fake cases is one of them. But essentially, at the top, it says use of a false or stolen social security number and providing false information on tax returns are negative considerations that weigh against a favorable exercise of discretion. Now, this is the BIA context, the court, all that kind of stuff, but USCIS can use it too. When a respondent seeks to excuse conduct by claiming to have relied on professional advice, the respondent should submit evidence of the specific advice given and explain why it was reasonable to rely on such evidence. So be mindful if you're sending emails out to clients and you say one thing and may be wrong, is to come back at you because of this decision. But the use of false or social security numbers, clients don't typically have stolen security numbers. They may like make up one sometimes, which might be someone else's. Comes that becomes an issue. And then here, I think they like were using dependents that they didn't have or shouldn't have to save money on taxes. Usually, the problem we have is they don't file taxes. So now I'm pushing clients to file back taxes because discretion is such a factor. And so, you get the ITIN. ITIN triggers stuff on a new Doge stuff. It's a hot mess, as you all know, the immigration system. But hey, be aware, this is what we're dealing with the next many years.